Nice start. Nice start. Nice start. All right. If you have a little suspicion that real estate isn't as easy as it seems, you're in the right spot. My name's Casey and I'm building a YouTube channel to help educate people like yourself who want to learn real estate but don't want to be sold on private jets or anything like that. Something that shows the behind the scenes, real, transparent footage of building a real estate company. The channel is going to be a mix of things, but today we're specifically going to talk about how real estate investors make money. And I'm going to walk you through how I'm making money on my property that I bought when I was 21. All right, let's go see the property. Hey partners.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know there was a whole squad here.
We're filming.
I don't think these should be here. No one needs this.
Where are you gonna put stuff? There's not enough room for a chest.
I think your renters
so you put your
should
shoes and
bring
stuff.
their own storage.
You look really pretty for the video. Look at this. Look at this. That's me in an American flag. So here we're on the second floor. We've got 3 bedrooms here. Right now we're repainting all this dark gray that looks crappy and turning it white so the hardwoods pop. Brand new bathroom. Just redid that. There's only 1 bathroom shared throughout the house, so it's worth investing in. Down here, we've got the main living space. All of this was gray, it was dirty. Kids just kind of bullied the property. We put in all of the shiplap here. 1, it looks better. 2, it's more renter friendly in case someone beats up the walls or anything. It's a good protection level. This is a kitchen. Not gonna show you the kitchen. Kitchen's gross. That's to be redone. This is our second bathroom. That's a joke. Outside, landscaping, getting there. We're gonna finish some of these retaining walls, probably stain the wood, and then from the exterior, don't like the dark stone, we'll probably change that, and then we'll get the sides repainted, and my buddy, who's a woodworker, he redid the shutters, cedar wood, and it looks great. To be determined what color we paint the exterior on. So I bought this property in 2021, and I started my real estate journey in 2018 when I graduated from high school. I got my real estate license right out of high school, but I went to Ohio State to learn how does real estate make money. I went and started working for a commercial real estate developer where I got a salary, and that salary is what allowed me to buy property like this when I was 21. I had been looking, I knew how much I could afford. For probably 6 months, I was looking at every house that became available on this street, and I saw this for sale at $215,000, $215,000. I said, yeah, they'll probably get it. It was a bullish market. Everyone was buying over asking price. I went and saw it still just for my information and said, yeah, I'll pass on it. A month later, I forgot about it. I got an email at work that said, hey, we just fell out of contract. We're trying to sell this property as soon as possible. And I said, okay, that sounds like there's a potential deal there. So I drove here after work, looked at it and said, you know what, I might as well take my shot and say, all right, I can probably buy it for $190,000, $195,000. So, hello. Thank you. You have a better one. This tenant has not lived here for 2 years. So I say, I can probably buy this at $190,000, $195,000, and the worst they can do is say no. So I hop on the phone with the seller, and the seller says, hey, we have another offer, $10,000, $15,000 more than you. They're saying it's gonna be all cash, but they have a reputation for going in at a higher number and then doing the inspection and then saying, hey, actually, we only wanna buy it for $180,000, $190,000, whatever. So they called me and said, is this the final price that you're looking for? If so, then let's close this deal. So I ended up getting this deal in campus area that was $10,000, $15,000 lower than the original asking price, which was kind of unheard of in 2021 when interest rates were 3%. So I bought this when I was 21 for $195,000 using my salary that I got from my real estate job during the day. And I said, okay, let's immediately get someone in there because I'm a student. I don't have a bunch of money laying around to cover vacancy. So I said, I need to find someone in fast. So I closed in June and I rented it out in July, which was awesome. Those tenants lived here for 2 years, paid rent, great. And then I said, all right, now that I've saved up some money, I can start renovating this and getting more appreciation out of the property. So you probably clicked on this video because you want to learn how real estate makes money. So let me take you to my desk and we'll talk about the cash flow and the appreciation on this specific property. Now, making money can mean a lot of different things. So let's clarify a few things to start. One, there's a difference between how much money you are making in revenue versus profit. If you hear someone saying that they're bringing in $10,000 a month, well, that $10,000 a month might just be the total revenue. Whether you're talking a duplex in your neighborhood or a 150 unit apartment complex, the real estate world splits making money up into two categories. One, cash flow, and two, appreciation. Let's think cash flow is your month to month making money. Let's think your appreciation is the money you're making over the long run of the property. Now you might be asking yourself, what are all of the expenses that come with owning real estate? You have your rent, that's the money you're bringing in, but how much money is going out? Let me show you the monthly cash flow on the property you just saw. All right, let's talk cash flow. Your cash flow starts with your rent. How much money are you bringing in? I bought this property knowing I could at least rent it for $1,800, but I actually got it for $1,900. So a tenant is paying me $1,900 to stay in my property each month. But I obviously don't get to keep all of that $1,900. I took a loan out to buy this property, meaning I have to pay my lender, called my mortgage. That mortgage is going to include two things: the interest on the loan and the principal on that loan. Don't check if I spelled principal right. There's two types of principals. But that in total, I owe the bank $1,300 each month. To show that it's subtracting, we'll put this in parentheses. So after I pay the bank, this might be called debt service. I make $600. After I pay the bank, there's plenty of other expenses: real estate taxes, insurance, repairs and maintenance. So we'll say that my real estate taxes and my insurance, they both combine $200. So we'll subtract that from the $600 and we're left with $400 each month. But every once in a while, I get a call from my tenant saying, hey, the garbage disposal's broken. Or hey, we dinged some of these walls, we need them repaired. Every month or so, I lose, let's say, $50 to $100 a month in repairs and maintenance. I net $300 into my pocket each month from this property, and that is my cash flow. Now, cash flow is great. Hopefully you're making a return somewhat relative to the stock market, 8% returns each year, etc. But where we really make our money is on the appreciation side of things. That's where you see people making 5 times their money or 10 times their money over a certain amount of years. If I were to sell my property right now, how much money would I make? Now, we said appreciation's the difference between what it's currently valued and what we bought it for. So I bought this property in 2021 for $195,000. In 2024, using comps and other information, I think this property is now worth $260,000. That difference is $65,000 of appreciation. Now, we can only capture this $65,000 if we either sell it or if we refinance, but we'll save those two decisions for later videos. But for now, just know that this $65,000, the difference between what I think it's currently worth and what I bought it for, is the appreciation. So there you have it. Now you know how the big time investors make their money and the small time investors make their money. It's usually a mix of cash flow and appreciation, but none of it's rocket science. Now you may be asking yourself, what about refinances? What about taxes? Something I didn't cover in this video. I would love to hear what questions you have, what topics you want me to cover in future videos. But in its most basic form, real estate comes down to making money in two different ways: cash flow and appreciation. So hopefully you learned something from this video, I will be putting out more educational content to show you what building a real estate business actually looks like. This was my first video and I'm sure it's not going to be the greatest, but we'll get better. If you didn't hate this, please like and comment, subscribe, do it all. Let me know what you'd like to see in the future.